Hello, Aries. This reading is for you, okay? Okay, so I just want to clear that energy really quick. Okay. Wow. King of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Did you block someone? Did someone block you? Are you making a decision about a particular person? Are you making a decision to break away from the way that things have always been done? This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Seven of Swords. I feel like you're moving out of, there is something here that you didn't realize maybe was not right. You didn't realize that something wasn't healthy, wasn't okay. There is a realization of someone taking advantage of you. Some of you may want to protect what it is you already have. Some of you may want to protect your family, your heritage, your self, your ideas, like the way that you live your life. It's like you are protecting yourself from a person, a situation. It could be a Virgo person here. You have the Hermit, and then the Three of Swords is down here. There's something here where it's like, you had a feeling about a person and you ended up being right. Look at the sun. Pulling away from this person, there's a lot more happiness coming in than I think you realize. You have the Tower here. We'll see when we clarify this. Two of Cups. Wow. The Moon. The Sun and the Moon next to each other. Wow. Underneath the Two of Cups. This is very interesting. Finding out that someone is daydreaming about you, finding out that somebody, wants something here with you. It could be a situation where you're realizing that someone is not genuine. Someone is not a genuine person. They presented themselves as being a healed person, but they're not. Someone cannot be trusted. And you're realizing that somebody cannot be trusted. And just because they have a position of authority doesn't mean that they're a trustworthy person. I feel like there's things that you just like overlooked with a particular person. You have the High Priestess. Yeah, it's like this energy of you knew. You knew all along, but you chose not to maybe look at some things here. And so that's something that's changing here. It's like you have another side to your personality now. And there is this side of you that kind of will take a second look at something even after you've made a decision about it. So it's like you made a decision about something and then there is a way that you're like, you know what? I want to do something different. I don't want to do it this way. I don't want to handle this way. This feels better to do than that feels better to do. Letting something take a little bit of time before you make a decision, before you do something about it, and then moving forward here with the Chariot card. So there's a lot of movement happening. And it's like very beautiful on this deck because they have this, the background of the moon is the same as the background on the Chariot, which is signifying, she is daydreaming up at the moon. It's a very different moon card energy than traditional tarot. And so it's like she's sitting here and she's wondering, this is giving me Selena Quintilla, the whole dreaming of you. There's dreaming of somebody vibes here. And it's like dreaming of something and then you're moving towards this. Whatever this dream was that you had in the sky, quick movement towards making this happen. So this is very beautiful energy here because there is something here that's coming into balance that wasn't coming into balance. There is something here about divine masculine and now divine feminine is in balance here. And look at how beautiful these cards look. So there's something here that, you know, having the Two of Cups here. So you're in balance within yourself here. You're not just operating from one way of doing something. You're operating in another way now. You're expanding the way that you are. This is like growth. This is like a person who, you know, has become well-rounded. This is a person who, you know, everybody pegged them as this type of a person, but maybe they are all of these other things as well. You know, there's like more to you. You're getting in touch with other sides of your personality and allowing them to shine through. You're getting in touch with your divine feminine energy, with your intuition, with how you really feel about things, and believing that another way is possible. It's like, you know, maybe it was like, okay, this is reasonable, so this is logical, so this is what I believe, you know, and now there is something here about another way, another option that you now have. You have the Ten of Swords and you have the Six of Cups here. So there is a gift here. There is something here from your past, and it's like Spirit wants you to remember the positive aspects and not the negative aspects. There's like a way that you can look back on things. There's a way that you can look towards a certain situation or a certain person. And Spirit's like, how can you look at that in a way that, you know, it's like a child only remembers the positive things. You know, it's like children like instantly forgive. They adapt very well to situations. You know, people always say that they don't, but, you know, I worked as a teacher for, you know, 15 years. I was also a nanny. And it's like, it was usually the parents that really had difficulty adapting to things. Kids like handle things, adapted to change and everything very well. So it's like, there is something here that you could kind of learn from a child or learn from the way that you used to do things. There is something here where it's like, maybe something is done for you, something is over. And so you have to do something else. And it's like, well, maybe you don't know what that is. Well, what did you used to love when you were young? What did you used to love from the time you were like 4 to you were like 14 years old, 15 years old? You know, there is something here that maybe you forgot about that's manifesting as an option in your life. Yeah, you have a choice. You have choices, but something is done. Something is done. So this could be this energy. You know, I just saw the commercial for this movie of Zendaya is in it. She's playing tennis and she loses her ability to play tennis. So she has to think of something else to do. So what else are you going to do? And what are you going to do instead? You know, and it's like that kind of an energy here where it's like you're given an opportunity to start fresh for whatever reason you are. And whatever that reason is, Spirit wants you to move forward with it. What's the Seven of Swords? Whoa. Okay, this is too much. Too much going on. Seven of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Finding another way to do something. You know, this person, they're going into this enemy camp and they're stealing the swords because they do not want to go to war. And, you know, they used to want to go to war. They signed up to go to war, you know, and now they've changed. Their viewpoint has changed. It's like this vibe of like, yeah, maybe someone in high school was a jerk, But maybe in college, they're like, hey, wait a minute. I don't want to be a jerk anymore. I want to be nice. I don't like this. So they're going to find out another way to do something. And he doesn't want to go to war, so he steals all the weapons. If they don't have any weapons, guess what? How are we going to go to war? We're not. So there is something here, and it's like, it's not about what happens. It's about what you do. And this person is doing something to make things better in their life. And it's a different kind of a thought. Who thinks to do something like this? Nobody. So everybody else would just follow along and go to war or whatever, run away maybe, but probably not. So this is someone who is like thinking outside of the box and thinking of a different way to do something. What is your main objective? This person's main objective is peace, even though they're achieving it in a way that is actually stealing. So there could be something here that, what is your main objective? Your main objective is to love your life. Your main objective is to be successful. Your main objective is to be happy. Your main objective is to spread joy to this world, to enjoy how you're living your life, to be an expression of unconditional love. There is something here that you can't focus on what you don't want. If he was focusing on how badly he didn't want to go to war and how pissed he was that he was going to go to war, that's a different energy than like, okay, what am I going to do about this? This is done. I've assessed this. That's not an option. There's got to be a way. So this is you finding a way that is an out-of-a-box way, is an out-of-a-box solution to something that is a different approach to what it is that you're wanting to do. Completely different approach. This is like the energy of two broke girls when they decide to, they're trying to open a bakery, nobody's buying anything, blah, blah, blah. And then at 2 a.m. they decide to open up and they're selling like cake fries, I think. And it's fries and it's a donut or something. The combination. And at 2 a.m. everybody's drunk and hungry. So they all, so then their business goes crazy. Because they didn't stick to this idea of, no, it has to be a bakery. It has to be open from 6 a.m. to, 6 p.m. No, it doesn't actually. So there is something here where it's like, yeah, something isn't working. Something is not going the way that you want it to go. It's a done deal. So you have to figure out a different way. And this is what you're doing. This could also be you figuring out that, hey, this person is not the right person for me. This person is not an honest person. This is a person that, I cannot trust. This is a person who always puts me down. This is a person who's not adding any value to my life. And I don't deserve that. So I'm going to move away from this person. And maybe that is something that you haven't done before. You haven't done before in this way, Sometimes if you're breaking up with a person and you don't have a solid reason of like, even if you do have a big reason of betrayal, not wanting to see it. There's something here about moving forward and healing and walking away. What's this Hermit about? It's like, maybe somebody is offering you something that's great, but it's not great. It's not everything. And you deserve everything. You don't deserve some of the things. You have the Ace of Swords. This is being honest about what it is that you truly want within yourself. Being honest with yourself about what it is that you really want. Being honest with another person, with another situation. This is like, hey, this is really not what's right for me. Acknowledging that and moving forward here. Because there's an image of like, okay, I wanted this image. I wanted this vision in my head. And I did everything to make this happen, but I don't want it. I want something else. And sometimes that happens and that's okay. It can be a difficult thing to like, you have the Ace of Wands here. You have an opportunity for a lot of happiness and you shouldn't be passing this up. You shouldn't be putting that on hold for anyone. Not anyone. Wow. Let's see the Tower. That's what I really want to see. I want to see about this Tower. Okay, this could be a Leo person coming in for you. Could be a Pisces. For the Tower, you have the Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. There could be something bittersweet that you're moving away from to go towards something else. That is your dream. You know, it's like reminding me of the movie Someone Great. It was on Netflix a long time ago. I don't know who's in that movie. Man, I don't know, but all three of them are amazing actresses. I just love the movie. But anyways, Someone Great. It was on Netflix. This is the energy of she gets her dream job. And she's with somebody, they're in love. New York City, they live in New York City. They're in love. She has two best friends. They also live in New York City. Whoa, fun times together. And she gets her dream job doing something for Rolling Stone. Was it Rolling Stone? Something that it's like, whoa, cool. Magazine, famous people, cool. A lot of money, dream job, whatever. And she got this job, and this is a dream come true. But she had to leave New York. You know? And there was a lot of fun times there. And, you know, she broke up with her boyfriend, like ended up breaking up with her. He's not going to move to New York with her. So this was like this bittersweet time. I don't know if you're, you know, there is something here about a bittersweet energy, letting somebody go from the past. Finally, this is done. You're choosing, you definitely have an opportunity here for immense happiness for everything. But there is a change. There is a leaving a comfort zone that is maybe awakening up feelings that maybe you didn't expect to have. Let's see though. Let's see the Two of Cups. Temperance. Could be a Sagittarius person coming into your life. You know, it feels like new love after getting over this heartache, after leaving this place where, you know, you've been comfortable, but is anything really happening here? Is anything really building here? And this is you saying, you're right. You know what? The whole world is out there for me. And I'm not going to settle for something that is not willing to offer me what I am willing to offer it in return. You know, this is not maybe the most nourishing connection, and I deserve something that is. You know, uniquely me, and, you know, the whole world is out there for me. So you're understanding that, you know, you don't have to settle, and that the right situation is going to come along, and it's just going to be easy, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be balanced, and it's going to be great. You know, someone great. Let's see the moon. Let's see the moon. You have the moon and you have the Eight of Pentacles. This could be an unexpected work opportunity. This could be, you know, a mystery. You're going into a whole new field now. It's like once she got there to Rolling Stone, you know, the movie cut off there. But you can imagine she's probably extremely excited, but extremely nervous. It's a whole new set of challenges to learn, to work with these other people, to, you know, it's a dream come true, but there is some fear to face with that, to expand in this new role, you know? So this is here as well. This could also be that, you know, you have a crush on someone that you work with. They have a crush on you back. This is something that is going to be revealed here that you're going to be able to explore and see what happens with this. Let's see the High Priestess. the Tower again, and the Five of Swords. You're moving away from something. You're getting a victory. Look at the Star. You know what this is kind of like? It's like this energy of, something doesn't work out. Someone really broke your heart. You were hoping that it was going to come around. You were hoping that they were going to come back around. You were hoping that something was going to happen here. And you know what? Instead, you move forward. You got to achieve this dream here, and you met someone great, your person. Like, this other person is like left out in the dust here, but they left you out in the dust, and you moved on quicker than I feel like they did. If you think they moved on right away, I feel like you're going to find out that relationship didn't last. If they're in one now, it's like, feels like this energy of somebody left you and they got in a relationship very quickly. They were not honest. They betrayed you. That is not lasting. You're going to hear of this. This is High Priestess energy. You're going to know that this did not work out for this person. And you're going to know, they're going to see that it did work out for you. I feel like they're going to be regretting how they treated you, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like you're not even paying that any mind. You're moving forward here. It's like, you don't need to say anything. You don't need to do anything. You're just going to shift your energy in the direction where you're getting some reciprocity, This could be a Pisces or a Cancer coming in for you. This could be, you have Scorpio here too. You have Aquarius here too. This is sudden, you have the Tower twice. So this is something really big that's happening here for you. And you deserve to have something wonderful, phenomenal happen for you. You deserve to have immense success. You deserve to have no blocks in front of you, to just keep moving forward here. You're focusing on your own life and you're getting results in your own life. So good for you. Keep moving forward. Remember that you can do this. You can do anything it is that you're wanting. Look at this. You have the Dragon and the Vulture. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. Look at this. Okay, Vulture. A lot of people give vultures a bad rap. I personally love them. I think they're the angels of the animal kingdom. A vulture will circle where an animal has passed away, and once the spirit of this animal has crossed over, and only once the spirit of this animal has crossed over, okay, they circle up and they go up higher and higher and higher towards the light of the sun. And this is helping this animal's soul cross over. And only then do the vultures come down and, eliminate what is left over. So this animal, can be free and can move on in their transition. Personally, that's what I believe. Vultures, this came to me in a dream. So no, I love vultures. There is something here about doing what needs to be done. And I feel like you have taken on a role in your family, in your life with other people, where what needs to be done, the difficult job, you're going to bear that burden, you're going to do it. And you're not going to get any acknowledgement for it. You're not going to get any credit for it. And it's not your responsibility. It's not your job. And you may even get blamed for it and get a bad rap. I feel like that is depicting a lot of your past relationships. The constellation Aries is a ram that, was given this responsibility to take these two children that were being abused and take them to a place where, they're going to be safe. It's had nothing to do with this ram at all. And one of the children fell off of the ram's back and died. And how is that the ram's fault? How was any of this the ram's responsibility? None of it was. So it's like this ram is willing to take on this responsibility that's not theirs, and then they get blamed when something happens that's not their fault. That wasn't an intention to have happen. So there's an element of that with Aries. Their willingness to respond, the willingness to come forward, the willingness to do something here. and having the emotion, that spark of emotion, so you react, so you do something. That energy is very important for the world. You know, if we didn't have that energy in this world, a lot of things would not go well. And so, you know, that spark is Aries, and that needs to be celebrated. And I feel like your energy hasn't been celebrated for a long time, and definitely not by anybody you were with. And this is what's changing here, because now you have the dragon. This is the year of the dragon now we're in. So this is a change. You could have been born the year of a dragon. This could be a person that is born the year of the dragon. But, you know, there is a change coming in here where people are going to start to see, you know, look at how the focus is on the eye. They're going to see the real you, the real soul. Your eyes are the window to your soul. And so there's a window to your soul that is being opened now. And this is where a lot of blessings are going to start to happen for you. This is a great thing. You have the frog here. The frog signifies true love, a fairy tale love, a beautiful love story. And the rain in the background is signifying there has been heartache. There has been heartache. There has been, you know, the rain, and the frog is like the rainbow. You know, for some of you, it could be a rainbow baby. You know, maybe you were hoping to have a child with someone and it didn't work out. That doesn't mean you're not going to not be able to do that. That doesn't mean that that's not going to happen for you, you know. And the frog symbolizes this. They symbolize, you know, true love and the fairy tale happening. And just when you think the universe forgot about you, just when you think there is nobody, just like Tiana, you know, you go kiss that frog and you're going on a whole journey. Your life is never going to be the same. And this is what this reading is really about. You believing in yourself and you seeing that you are great just the way that you are, and you're worthy of a beautiful love. You're worthy of all of your dreams coming true, and you can manifest them. You can do this. You are doing this. So you have the dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Could be a person that you're friends with that it becomes something more. You have the fox. Shrewdness, resourcefulness, especially in business. Yeah. There is something here that is happening for you business-wise. So don't let other things steal your energy away from focusing on these blessings coming in for you. And you don't need to share resources, things that you have, intel that you have, you know, your knowledge that you have, the abilities that you have. You don't want somebody else taking the credit for what it is that you have done or what it is that you bring to the table. So pay attention with who you share information with. Okay. Thank you so much, Aries. This is what I have for you. Okay. If you like the video and you want to like or subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, I have a TikTok. Called Sicilian Rose Tarot, and I have a book. It's called One Lights. It's all about the law of attraction and manifesting. So if you're interested, all the information is in the description. So